Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Breathedge, a game with a special kind of humor. It's going to be my first playthrough. I do want to make a one life challenge, but I'm not going on the impossible one because I may need those hints to move on, so I'll just go standard. Feel free to skip the intro. I'm going to watch it because it will allow people to get a feel for the special kind of humor in this game, but you can skip it in the video if you prefer to do so, but let's get to the intro. I will not be speaking a lot in this one, so enjoy it. So the Red Ruins Softworks team is categorically against smoking, which causes loud headlines in newspapers and other diseases, and therefore we suggest that you replace this dangerous cigarette in a robot's claw for something more useful. Yeah, let's go for censorship.
Here you are again. Did you have time to think of how to behave during the interrogation? Remind him, R2-D3. You tell us all you know from the beginning. No lie. Confirm?
Put on a defiant expression and spit in the face of this piece of iron. Alright.
You tell us all from the beginning or violence. You tell us that you fly to the funeral, but the liner explode radicals of green universe. Confirm?
Let's just tell him.
You lied to me. Logo was impossible. Could not see the shuttle from space. Tell truth, no lie. Confirm?
Greetings, I'm your funerary spacesuit's built-in guide to the world of space funerals. Before we start communicating further, confirm that you are still able to read after the impact. Splendid. You've gotten gotten into a non-standard situation. The Breathedge Global Funeral Agency is proud of its impeccable history. However, your death may cause the loss of its reputation. Therefore, we suggest that you stop the gas leak and survive.
Alright. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Let's...
When picking up any useful items, you can stuff them in your pockets, calling it an inventory, if you will.
Yeah, inventory.
Take out the chewing gum from your pocket. Try not to get your stick it somewhere except for your face.
Alright, there we go.
You deserve some words of encouragement. That's impressive. You've almost won. Remember that the funerary spacesuit isn't designed for long-term use of persons or animals in outer space. It is recommended to immediately call for help on the interphone, improve the spacesuit, or become depressed.
Well, we could go for depressed, but that would make for a pretty boring playthrough, so let's call for help.
To adjust the antenna, you'll have to go into outer space.
Alright. Guess we're going to outer space to adjust it. You can see our oxygen meter.
Radiation is detected. Probably this is the central core of the liner. Be careful, the radiation will kill you instantly in such a suit. When you discover a new blueprint of an item, it is automatically added to the memory reprocessor in the kitchen, where you can create this item using the necessary resources. Probably.
Alright, so you can see our oxygen meter in the...
That was a close call. Try to adjust the antenna very carefully.
in the portrait of us next to the eat and drink and health. Let's see if we can do this.
You've got great engineering skills. You've
Nope.
broken the antenna completely. Now you will need some special equipment and interphone activation codes, which are encrypted in the memory of the steering wheel if it's still intact.
Alright, let's go to the steering wheel.
It looks like the steering wheel. You need to try to... Great news! Using my ingenious 2-digit password matching algorithm, I managed to hack the interphone activation codes. Now all that's left is to build a cryptographic debugging station and reconfigure the interphone using these codes, which will take about 5 years with your current skills.
Alright. Okay, we can do that quicker than 5
Remember
years.
that you are still able to become depressed.
Yeah, that's still an option. But nah, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna fix this situation. All right, let's see. This guy here. So we need metal and wire in order to progress with that. Let's go see if we can find some of that.
Judging by the primary analysis of the destruction, most of the passengers of the liner died. This might be the biggest catastrophe in the history of astronautics, the reasons for which are yet to be clarified.
There's a good amount of food and water here. Let's grab that. A lot of dead people as well. I don't see any... oh yeah, that might be wires, right? Oh yeah. There's a coffin up here.
A standard coffin of the Global Funeral Agency. The opening of the coffin will be considered an offense and an act of vandalism, but no one will judge you if you die.
Yeah. We're not gonna die. So, getting a magnetic key seems a little bit... yeah, I don't know where to get those, to be honest. That's probably a little bit into the future. But let's see if we have got everything we need. Equipment. Tools. Ah, yes. Let's get it, mate. There you go. Alright, let's see if we can...
If you're sure that this is exactly what was on the blueprint, then try to reconfigure the receiver. If you have any doubts concerning it, then you will eventually suffer an electric shock, and then your spacesuit will automatically take your body measurements to order a coffin from our company. Thank you for choosing the Global Funeral Agency.
Well, this looks like how you debugged old kind of electrical equipment. Let's see what happens here. Perfect. Let's call for help. Attention to all survivors. A rescue shuttle Hope
The
has been...
rescuer's arrival time exceeds your estimated lifespan by 4,369 years. You need to get to the extraction point yourself, getting past the radiation. However, it's impossible to do this with your current skills. To increase your level, you need to create some crap imposed by the developers.
Alright, alright. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, 4,369 years. That's a bit too long. Carrot top. Yeah, let's just leave that for now. So, we need to get some crap imposed by the developers. So we need refined metal and wire and Thick electrical tape. Yeah, first playthrough here, I don't know how to get all of that. Let's just see if we can spot some out here somewhere. Ah. Some wires. Incredible survived one. I see your avatar online. Okay. Well.
It wasn't possible to determine the coordinates of the survivor. Communication only works on reception, which gives a good reason not to respond and not to be distracted, despite the objections of the hormonal system.
Right. Well, can't really respond anyway. We need that tool to break items down. So let's just see if we can build that running out of oxygen. We're moving fairly slow, so we're very limited in what we can explore here. Let's take a look here. We can make the handy scrapper. Let's get one of those. And boink. So we can now scrap things. As we can get that tape thing. There's a battery in that one. We don't need to break the ice ball. Oh, there are small items over here, right? Let's go take a closer look at these. Something more here. Tape. Baby, so
Your
beautiful.
interlocutor has very sweet accent, causing fatal errors in microgrammatical functions.
That was the electrical tape. Alright, let's get some oxygen and see what else we need. Yeah, I don't know how to contact this babe character. I guess we'll learn that later. That's the way to do that. So, some crap imposed by the developers. What do we need? Oh, we need refined metal. Perhaps we can... no, we can't do that yet. We need more metal. Ah, we need 2 pieces of rubber. Okay. What do we even have here? We do have some metal, just not enough. Couple batteries. Ah, we did get some rubber. Alright, well, guess we just need to keep destroying these things. Oh, there's something up here. Yeah, I guess if we destroy one of these, we get a lot of the metal, which we need. 3 pieces. It's not a lot. Oh, what's that? Yeah, it's another piece there. Can't scan that. Back in we go. Need more oxygen. Yeah, it's probably gonna be like this until we get some rubber upgrades. We've got some more rubber. See if we can make some of this refined metal. Yes. And we can make the thick electrical tape. Let's get that done. And the second piece of refined metal. Alright. There we go. The crap imposed by the developers. And now we need to put that in our hand. There we go. Oh, we got a little 99.
The electrical stimulation is complete. Having traced your brain's activity while you were working, your brain was stimulated with small electrical charges to improve your engineering skills. Judging by the result, it didn't work and caused a number of hallucinations. However, it was entertaining. You still can't get past the radiation, but I will mark the coordinates of the rescuers for useless motivation.
Alright, well, yeah, I'm not entirely sure what we are going to be using this thing for. Where do we put it though? What about here? Yeah. Huh. Okay, well, it can lay there then. Get to the evacuation point, alright. Let's see where that is. Wow. Yeah, that's a bit far away. Yeah, we're not getting there anytime soon. We need much better equipment here, so let's just keep exploring here. Oh, we got some plastic here. Did I get it? Yeah, I think I got it. Yeah, I'm getting it. Great. Probably take a look at what it would cost us to upgrade stuff. Yeah, I don't know about this, babe. We'll see. We'll see what that's all about later. Equipment. Yeah, the lead paint. I don't know, but we definitely need that suit. We have plenty of food. Yeah, we don't want to. Container station, yeah. So it's really the lead paint, glass, and aluminum we are kind of looking for here. We just have to keep going into space, see what we can find down here. Let's go a little bit further down here. Something floating over there for sure. And there. Let's start with this place here.
Seems they were playing some brain cracking game.
No scanner yet. Ah, come on. Yeah, it's a little bit hard because he never stands still. Oh. Oh, you have to examine these things, alright. Running a little bit low on oxygen. Let's start heading back here. Yeah, I would like some way to refill my oxygen while I'm out in space here. This is yeah, it's a bit dangerous with this. So we got some beer here. Nobody knows from what waste this stuff is brewed. It's distinguished by a pleasant mild taste of tar and the fragrance of fresh porcupine dung. Yeah, I don't know how to imagine what that tastes like. Right, we are slowly filling up our inventory now. Yeah, this babe thing keeps contacting me. Is there anything over here, perhaps? There might be something here.
Be careful with the vacuum breakdowns. An electric shock of such power can lead to the failure of my systems, and I can't guarantee the safety of your corpse before the arrival of the funeral team.
Yeah, let's stay away from those electrical wires there. Oxygen balloon. Alright. Can't do anything with that. Let's go see what that oxygen balloon is. That sounds like something I would being eating. Inflated, smooth, beautiful, reusable universal cylinder reinforced with electrical tape. A miraculous engineering idea performed in the warm contours. Alright. So we need the thick electrical tape for that. And it gives us plus 25 oxygen reserve. So, yeah. Where was that tape? Yeah, we need rubber. I thought I had rubber. I only have one. Alright. Well, if we get some rubber, we can increase our oxygen supply. Last time I found some rubber over there, but I think we kind of got everything right. Yeah, this is plastic. Yeah, let's just check back here again. There might be some. This is all metal, so this is not what we're looking for. What about that? Aluminum supply. Ah, I need a drill. Well, we do need aluminum, right, to improve our suit. Oh, I picked that up. There you go. So that's a good thing to know. Even make a drill. Right. Oh yeah, we have a drill here. Let's see what that would require. Thick electrical tape. So yeah, we're back to the rubber. Right, rubber. Right. See, we are quick. Might find some over here. I'm not too happy about going. Oh, there's something over here. Damn it, babe. Babe keeps calling. Let's see. We might be lucky to find something in here. It's just food. Gonna attack with it. Shears required. Okay. Oh, my handy scrabber broke. Alright, I gotta get a new one. And shears, if I want to collect the rubber. I don't think I can make shears yet. But we need a new handy scrabber. That broke quickly. Let's see, tools. Yeah, we don't have shears yet. Let's just get another one. Perfect. Yeah, we're kind of running out of space here, so we do need a drink. How much? First 30. Yeah, let's just grab one of these. And let's check this area a little bit more. I may have missed something. And it is closer and therefore safer. I don't think we can. Now we need to. Yeah, radios don't give me any rubber. It's a bit of plastic and a battery. That's metal. What's this? This is some ice ball, right? Yeah, we don't need that. Yeah, we're gonna have to go a little bit further from home. Now, unless there's something up there, let's just check that once we get some oxygen. We run out of oxygen very quickly. Yeah, getting those extra 25 seconds of oxygen, that's gonna be very helpful for sure.
A model from the advertisement of the Global Funeral Agency. She looks good even without her head, but I wouldn't recommend touching the picture, as it could be regarded as sexual harassment.
Yeah, for this we need shears, sadly. Yeah, I don't see anything else around here. We're not touching the picture. There's no reason to risk that, right? That's plastic. Let's just grab it while we're here. Running low on oxygen already. Alright. Perhaps there's something with these engines. No.
The sensors report the presence of some nearby cooling gel. Its microscopic particles can settle on the glass of the spacesuit, forming some beautiful frostwork, which can lead to visibility deterioration.
I've got some plating. I need shears for that. Yeah. Let's go check down here. There's some containers all the way down there.
Toilet detected. Some of our clients are very sensitive about toilet talk, and therefore we included a dictionary filter which will replace the word feces with the word joy. Judging by the amount of joy around, this is the debris of the liner's public toilet. This means that there may be large reserves of water from the shower tanks nearby. The main thing is not to confuse them with liquid waste tanks.
Yeah, that would be bad. Oh, did I just get shears? I think I got that. Let's get back. If I can use those to get the rubber, then we can build that improved oxygen supply. Let's just see. Yeah, we're running out of space here. Code wire. No, I'm not allowed to do anything with that. What's this? Ah, okay, so it gives me a little bit of extra oxygen. That's going to be very good. I need those kind of safety measures. And we need to put some stuff away, to be honest. Let's get some stuff away here. We don't need to be carrying all that food. Yeah, I don't think we need these guys either. And we got to turn off batteries, so alright, that helps. Let's yeah, where did I find that was down here, right? Let's see if these scissors can cut this rubber for us. Nope, they don't count as shears, I'm afraid. That's a shame. Let's just go back, get some oxygen, and then go back into that area. See what else we can pick up from that area. Alright. It is beautiful. And the game runs very smoothly. Alright. Don't want to get too far away. Let's just check down here again. What's this? Fabric. Yeah, let's grab that. And this we can still not do anything with that. Yeah, I don't see anything else we can do right there. I gotta stop taking stuff. I'm running out of space. Where's back? Oh, there we go. Yeah, this rubber is a bit elusive. So there's some. Yeah, we could probably make some water with that, but let's not worry about that right now. Not you married? Of course, she's not married. Go on a date. And nah, I don't think so.
The shuttle's plating is blue. These are the rescuers. Given that the evacuation shuttles have increased strength, the impact force must have been incredible. The rescuer spacesuits are like funerary ones, but I always wanted to learn how their flashlights work as they don't require recharging. I propose we loot the corpse for scientific purposes.
We now have the flashlight. Still no rubber. Let's go see what that flashlight would cost us to make. And we're running out of oxygen, of course. Oh, he moves so slow. I don't want to use that oxygen candle. He's moving very slow. This is stressful. We made it. We made it. Alright. Let's go see what that flashlight would cost us to make. Shears. Oh, we can make shears. Right. Let's make that immediately. We need those. Oh, we need yeah, we need the rubber for that. What about that flashlight though? Make a roll of fabric. Oh, we need a light bulb. Is that something we can make? Nah. Battery. Yeah, we're going to have to find that, but now at least we got the shears, so it should be possible for us to get that rubber. Let's go grab it. All right. That is perfect. Let's get back there and we should be able to make the drill. With the drill we can get the aluminum down there. That will be a part of what we need to upgrade our spacesuit and the helmet. We just need the lead paint. So I don't know where to get that. So let's see here. Yeah, we just need the thick electrical tape for that one. I think that's under here. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we can make 2 of those. That's awesome. Alright. And let's get the oxygen balloon. Smooth, beautiful, reusable. Yeah, great. Then we need the drill. Let's get that. Perfect. I guess I need to. Yep. All right. We now got 100 in oxygen. That's a big step up. Let's go grab some of that aluminum. Right. Right down here. Perfect. Yeah, we're off to a good start here, ladies and gentlemen. We are making very good progress. Receives a signal from Normandy. Why would I fly to Normandy? Alright, let's see. So now glass and lead paint. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we can make more of these. Metal and battery. Hydrolysis. Okay. I don't know if that's a reusable item. Probably not. So anyway, Alright, let's just see. The next step would probably be to go further away. Now that we have... I guess we could do that, just to consolidate our inventory a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, we need to move further away now from this area to see if we can get a light bulb somewhere. It's a bit scary though. We do have the oxygen candles, so let's go see what that is all about right here. Something down here. Alkali. Oh, so we can make batteries. Oh, we need the grabber. That's not a grabber. Alright. Steering wheel. Yeah, we did check that out already. That's that area. There's something strange over there. Yeah, I want to check this out a little bit more. Let's get oxygen refilled. I was a little bit paranoid in these games with regard to oxygen. That's usually a good thing. Come on, get in there. And we also need to eat soon. How much does this give? 25. Yeah, might as well. And do that as well. Gotta stay alive in that as well. Let's go see what's over here.
I understand that such an image can horrify you, but put your mind at ease. You will need to pay only half the cost of a damaged spacesuit in such a situation. The Breathedge agency is proud of its loyal attitude towards clients.
We can make new shares now.
There are lots of great games about vampires, but it is hardly useful here.
So this guy got obliterated by this big ice blob. Alright. Oh, there's something down there we need to take a look at apparently. I mean, we should have the oxygen to do so, I think. It is a bit far away though. There's something over there. Extremely useful. Useless. Alright. See what's down here. It's the closest thing that is marked anyway, so let's see.
The largest condom in the world, and also an emission of gas, most likely oxygen, are detected ahead. The service supply compartment, almost intact. They usually install oxygen stations here. You would be in luck if you managed to get inside. The gas is fed through these pipes. A damaged door scanner. You can scan the scanner with a scanner to record the scanner's damage data to the scanner's scanner protection system for emergency depressurization of the compartment. You will need a scanner. I used the word scanner 8 times.
We don't have a scanner. Need a new one of those. But we almost got the door broken down. And almost ran out of oxygen as well. See if I have the materials to make a new one. I don't. I need some more metal. Let's go find some metal then. Some over here, it looks like. No, these are too big. What about Let's see if there's enough meds. Now let's grab this guy up here as well. And there was one down here. Alrighty. That should be enough. Grabber. Perfect. Let's go. Let's see if we can break into this area down here. There's something up there. Should probably go check that first. See what that's all about.
There's no data on the condom being suitable for an oxygen reservoir, but you can try to construct a simple balloon for distracting yourself from fatal thoughts.
Yeah. Yeah, those are gonna be very handy. Yeah, let's go bash a little bit more on the door here if you have a little bit of oxygen. Not a lot, but a little bit. Alright, let's get that oxygen. Don't want to run out. Now with those oxygen candles, we could take a little bit more time if we need to. I prefer to save them for emergency. Alright, here we go. Ah. Yes, we are. Thought I was stuck there for a second. Let's go see what was behind that door. Hopefully we can find something useful in there.
There can be no mistake here. This is a working autonomous oxygen station. It can be used for long-distance flights if you don't break it.
Okay.
You must carefully remove the station by removing two... You must carefully remove the station by removing two screws. Anyway, this doesn't matter anymore. At least now you have an understanding of how to assemble one. You have a set of its parts and a light taste of despair.
Alright. So we can make oxygen stations then. Okay. Let's go back and see what that that requires. That sounds like something we really need because we're moving so slow and yeah, there's a long distance to some of these things. Oh, we got almost full oxygen. Something must have refilled that. Oh, I was just quicker than expected. Let's see what that requires though. Oxygen generator. It generates an inside-out battery with a rather complicated pattern from electrical tape. All of this is fit into a fancy case and has a fancy name. You can be proud of this and shove it into oxygen stations. Well, let's just try and make it. Alright. Let's do that instead of that. No, I don't. Okay. I'll put it on the tool belt. Well, since there's an oxygen station down there, let's just see what happens if I put that into there. Try to overcome radiation without spacesuit. It's not gonna happen. I can't do anything with that. But I notice I have full oxygen, so I can refill my oxygen down there. Why would that help me? Let's see what's around here. Moving very slowly. I'd like to get a light bulb for that flashlight. Now I've got something in here for sure. I got something fine. So there. An electrical tape. There's some items there I missed. Alright. Let's go get some oxygen. How close do I need to be? Not very. That's in the room. We did find another one of those condom things. So perhaps that means I can expand the oxygen by another 25 seconds. We are full. Gotta get home and reload. Let's just fill up on oxygen. Just take a look at what we have. Yeah, we got a lot of these oxygen candles. Got some alcohol. So we can get drunk in this game apparently. Honey. Some goo. Got aluminum. Alright. Let's get on back to base. Good progress so far. Expanded our oxygen supply and found a lot of goodies. I just want to see if I can. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we only have one space for that. That's gotta be the flashlight. That's probably the jetpack, which is very, very slow. And we need something for the radiation. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. That's gonna be it for this episode. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye bye for now.